Hi everyone, welcome to my first English video ever. So today's video is gonna be about traditional Turkish snacks. As I said before, it's gonna be my first English video. I will represent all of these snacks in English. So I'm excited, and if I make any mistakes about grammar or about words, please forgive me because I'm so excited. So let's get started. First of all, I want to show you what they are, and I want to say their names. So this is Pişmaniye, and it's not that sticky, but it took me some time to record the video, so it became like a little bit sticky. This is badem şekeri, and this is Kastamonu küp helva. It's so soft. I mean, seriously, look at this. And this is sucuk, as I told you. These dark things are, its ingredients. So there's something interesting about Turkish delights. It can include nuts, different nuts. For example, my delight includes pistachio, but other Turkish delights can include nuts, hazelnuts, and this is mine, and I'm gonna try it. Oh my god, it's so tasty. Okay, so I want to talk about how it feels in my mouth. So the Turkish delight starts to melt and kind of spreads into your mouth, all of your tongue and everything, and it tastes so good. But at the same time, the pistachio comes out, and you suddenly start to feel the pistachio in your mouth, and it tastes so good. Yeah, as I said before, you can also eat Turkish delight with nut or hazelnut, but my favorite one is pistachio. So I prefer you to eat the Turkish delight with pistachio. By the way, I need to tell you that if you don't like sugar so much, if you are not a big fan of sweet things, maybe one Turkish delight will be enough for you because it's really sweet. For example, I am not a big fan of sweet things, so yes, I like Turkish delight, but one is just enough for me. Here in Turkey, if you serve a Turkish coffee to your guests, generally you also serve Turkish delight with the coffee or some chocolates. So probably if you ever come to Turkey and go to a restaurant or some cafes, if you want to drink a Turkish coffee, it's possible that they will serve also Turkish delight. Okay, secondly, I want to represent badem şekeri. It's basically almond candy. It includes almonds. Also, there is something very interesting about almond candy. So here in wedding ceremonies, when brides and grooms' parents are welcoming the guests, they serve, the guests in front of the, door in the wedding saloon, they serve badem şekeri to the guests. I think it's some kind of tradition, so I'm gonna taste it. First of all, it's so hard, you can't bite, you just have to put all of them in your mouth. Okay, it's crackling in my mouth. I like the taste of almonds with candy. I mean, I'm Turkish, so I have eaten almond candy for at least for a couple of some time. So next one is Kastamonu küp helva, means Kastamonu küp halva. So yeah, this is Kastamonu helva, and I'm gonna try it right now. I like it. Yeah. It melts in your mouth with your saliva, and it's spreading all of your mouth and tongue, and it tastes really good. Oh my god, it's really good. After you put it into your mouth, it becomes like liquid because it's immediately start to melt. I don't want to gain some weight just because my YouTube video. So the next one is sucuk. It's like, can you see? It's so flexible. I want to show you. Wait. Before I started to eat it, I want to show you how flexible it is because yeah, it's like a paper, like a flexible paper. Yeah, it's like, see? It's basically made of molasses and starch, and also sugar and some water and hazelnut. But yeah, it's just so simple. Probably the shape of it, the flexibility is about the style of cooking, so the way of cooking. So it's not about starch or molasses. But yeah. Oh my god, it's so tasty. And I want to show you guys this inside. It's amazing. Make a comment, write your address, and I'm gonna send you this. Yeah. Just tell me, where do you live? I think at the end of the video, I'm gonna get into sugar coma and my parents will need to take me to hospital. Finally, the best of all of these, my favorite, Pişmaniye. So before I start to eat Pişmaniye, I want to talk a little bit about its history. I have searched it on Google and I found interesting results. It's just basically made of sugar, flour, and oil. The way you cook the regret pişmaniye and normal helva is different. So that's why even if their ingredients are the same, they're exactly different desserts. Yeah, as I told you before, it is called as pişmaniye, and pişman means regret, and it's not a coincidence. It has stories. So according to a folk story, since it is very difficult to reach its consistency, people who try to cook helva, ended up failing. And they become regretful attempting to cook it, and they just throw it to the garbage. So that's why it's called Pişmaniye, the regret. But there is another story, and it's more funny and it's more interesting. And according to the second folk story, there was a well-known and very famous dessert store. And the master of this dessert store fell in love with a beautiful and fat lover. He loved the girl so much that he gave to that dessert a name which is related with his girlfriend. So his girlfriend was fat, and fat means şişman in Turkish, and he called this dessert as şişmaniye, so like fatty. Yeah, some kind of, yeah, it's basically fatty. He eventually married his lover, but their marriage didn't go as he expected. After people heard that he left his wife, they started to call Pişmaniye as Pişmaniye because this desert master became regretful that he married with this girl. So people started to call this desert as Pişmaniye rather than Şişmaniye. And since pişman means regret, you can understand the relation. Yeah, pişmaniye also starts to melt in your mouth, and it spreads to your mouth. It takes some time, and during this time, you feel the pleasure. Trust me, it's awesome. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching this traditional Turkish snacks video. And I hope you will make some comments so we will talk about it. And please let me know if you have ever tried one of these, or if you are really willing to try one of these or all of these. Please smash this thumbs up button and subscribe my channel. Goodbye!